Hello, this is part 2. I just finished up talking about Nicholas Notovich and a book he published in 1887, The Unknown Life of Jesus, and a second author. I tried to find that second author's name, but no one seems to have it. They heard about another author who went to the Himas monastery and found out that the previous author had visited and spent some time there. But anyway, the Masonic J. Archibald Douglas, he tried to discredit both of those writers, folks. And he ruined Notovich. And Notovich was a very well-known author before he published that book. And he didn't do that out of meanness. He done that to educate people. He didn't do it because he don't like Jesus. He done it to educate people. Hollywood's movie stars mostly are women who were born male. They created, from looking at movies, and I'm a movie buff, from looking at movies, they're creating a whole new species of human with these half men, half women people that are in the movies. I mean, the sizes and the shapes of their heads, their bone structure of their heads, their hips, their hands, their feet, the height that most of them are. And they're flat-chested. They've got a great big flat spot in between the breasts that they have had magically put on them. And their nipples point out that way and point out that way. They're not like a real woman with the nipples right dead in the middle that kind of go down and turn up a little bit or something. Or in the middle anyway. With cleavage. You can almost see cleavage with real breast when women ain't even wearing a bra. But they have wide and bony. They're wide and bony collarbones. And their shoulders. And they have pudgy, low bellies that they can't hardly ever get rid of. Back muscles. One eye noticeably bigger or smaller. Low, bushy eyebrows. That used to be a big distinguishable characteristics between men and women. Women had thin eyebrows. Men had the natural eyebrows. Their ankles, their foreheads, they have wrinkles in their foreheads when they frown or something. That's a manly trait. Most women, most real women, when they frown, they have few wrinkles in their foreheads. These have muscle wrinkles like a man's face. And when they frown, their ring fingers are noticeably longer than their pointer fingers, their index. They have Adam's apples. Now, I know that a lot of women have some cartilage in here too, but they have protruding Adam's apples. That's why you see so many friggin' women in Hollywood wearing something around their neck. It's friggin' summer. All of the daggone cattle hands, that they are sweating and burning up. And you got certain women with shit around their neck so you can't see the protruding Adam's apple. Their breast nipples, like I said, are pointing left and right. And they're flat-chested, where there should be soft tissue and cleavage. Their butt cheeks are big and thick and wide. They got dimpled chins. They either got a butt crack chin or a dimpled chin. That's not a womanly characteristic. Folks, I married 7 different women, and I've dated hundreds of women. And I'm telling you, I have a discerning eye now. I can see things. I remember experiencing things when I was a young man with trannies that I was almost taken by them. But I'm telling you, it's friggin' nuts. And when you have an eye like I do, I've only got one eye, but when you've got an eye that discerns the way mine does, something is a most favorite pastime is playing chess and watching movies. And I'm telling you, these male-ish looking women, they just kind of ruin the movie. And I'm not watching porn. I like action movies. I like drama. I like crime movies. But they don't have the cleavage. They're small-breasted almost always. They've got large knuckles and wrist bones and elbow bones. Wide hip butts and all that with saddlebag thighs. Look at their backs and see their large, starved spines protruding. Just a few observations, folks. They are Illuminati schooled and trained to move and walk in those high heel shoes with them big ankle and big feet. They got long toes. When they wear shoes, you can look at them if you choose to, like I do. When you see them standing beside a man, they're both wearing shoes or they're not wearing shoes. My eyes go to that. I judge it quick. I see it. I interpret. I take it in. I perceive. These women in Hollywood, they got some huge feet. They look like, some of them look like they could run on water. Have you ever thought about why disease exists? I'm changing the subject now. For those of you who don't watch my videos all the way through, I'll tell you the truth. I wish there was some way that I could bust you upside your fucking head and keep you away from my channel, away from comments and everything. Because if you don't watch my videos all the way through and then you leave a favorable comment, you're not doing me no favor. That ain't no friend of mine. I'm not trying to make friends with everybody. I'm friendly, but I'm not trying to make friends. All I'm trying to do is educate people. I'm trying to give you some knowledge or the opportunity to gain in your knowledge. And if you turn your back on me or you shun me or you curse me, whatever you do against me, it's on you, man. With all the technology of the human and animal anatomy, along with medical technology, why does disease even exist? Folks, this is only for serious-minded people. This is only for open-minded people, and this is only for people that can fucking think. If you're a dumbass and you're going to watch the TV news tonight, fuck you, turn my video off. Because you're not going to be able to pick up on what I'm fixing to try to explain and describe to people. And idiots are not going to get it. With the technology, why does disease even exist? The logical answer is that these technologies are used for corporate gains, and these technologies are used as weapons against the peoples that brings corporate gains. If you can't see this, then your critical and logical ability to reason is not working as it does in the brain of an intelligent species, not limited to human. If you can't see that they are making money off of making people sick and doing people wrong and robbing and pillaging and killing people, they're making money off of it. And if your brain can't perceive that, like I said, you got no business on this channel watching my videos because you're too fucking stupid to pick up anything. And the reasons that one doesn't or cannot think as an intelligent species is that you are programmed not to think critically. Your mind is being persuaded or controlled not to think, and so you do not question anything that should be very important to intelligent humans that are awake or that are awakening. That's why my channel, War on Stupidity, has the name that it does. I want to help awaken you. But there's no cure for stupid. So a lot of people like to live stupid. They like to be stupid, talk stupid, think stupid, sleep stupid. They shit stupid. And there's no cure for that. And this lack of common sense, this ignorance, this stupidity is why my lectures of 15 minutes have an average viewing time of 3 minutes. Most people suffer from cognitive dissonance. Unlike animals, humans don't express enough of their emotions. And when humans ever do expressions of emotion, it's usually just words. You can talk to animals all you want to, but animals like to be touched. They can sense your vibrations with touch. Too often and too much, humans don't feel their emotions deep enough, as do animals, to even be able to express anything other than empathy. We are a species. As a species, we are not strong. If you can understand what I'm saying, some of you, I believe, can. Many people have become so shallow of mind that those who control over the rest of us can use the electromagnetic frequencies of 5G to signal hundreds to thousands of people to go completely out of mental control at the same time and kill each other or themselves in real big numbers. The frequencies can do that. They have done it already in certain places to certain peoples. I believe it's already been done to some peoples right here in the United States too, not just in the countries that they are invading. People keep their minds on themselves. They give no thought, or very little thought, of what those that rule over us or boss us around and what they think and what they do. You've got your mind so much on you, you don't even think about what the people that are doing bad things to humanity, what they think about and what they do. You don't even think about that stuff. Not until it comes to your door. Bye. This is one reason that people are not shocked or very little surprised at a man-made death and destructive machine or storm or robot, android, drone, shooting people in their homes and on the side of the highways, poisoning your mind and your body with toxins, with TV and deceptive history and news. Professionals who make fools of humanity who are clueless about it. Humanity don't know what's going on because most only think of themselves. I can agree with Dick Cheney. Americans and people are stupid and they don't know nothing. I've heard him say that. He said what? He was questioning about the American people and them viewing him and others like him in the political arena, and he just went, what do they know? That's why I tell y'all, I'm going to stop right here because I got a new thought to begin the third part with. But I encourage you people to watch my videos all the way through. No matter what I post. If I post something of someone else's, then daggone it, it's good stuff. Maybe I got a message in here from somebody that I was hoping to get a message from so I could read you their information. No, it's somebody sending me a picture of them. She's alright. She's a halfway cute girl. But anyway, folks, I got a buddy, Tim Slasik, and he's got some websites of knowledge and information, and I want to tell y'all about him so some of you can go visit and find out a little bit more. I'll be right back with part 3. This is him right now.